Hello sports fans, and welcome to the next game in our first round of the Colossus College football tournament using Second Season Express from Plaay Games. Yesterday, Nebraska defeated Penn State 17-12 to move on to the second round, and the winner of today's game will go on to the next round to face Nebraska. For today, we've got 2000 Oklahoma Sooners against the 1997 Michigan Wolverines. So let's go down to the field and get the action underway. For today's game, 2000 Oklahoma Sooners, led by Josh Heupel, will take on the 1997 Michigan Wolverines, led by quarterback Brian Griese. Let's go ahead and flip the coin here and see who's going to start out with the ball. And Oklahoma starts out with the ball to begin today's game. So Michigan gets set to kick off. Here is the kick, and Oklahoma will start in zone 2. And they are, for the first series of the game, they're going to go run against pass. Oh, run against pass. That's pass against run. Run against pass. Let's go, Casey. Let's get this game going. 61, at least one linebacker rated run 0, and that is a no. And that'll be a loss on the play. Happened on first or second down, so they get one more shot. They're going to go pass this time against safe defense. And 44, 2 or more players on a defensive line rated 2 pass. That is tackle Josh Williams and defensive end Glenn Steele. So that is a yes. That is a sack, and that is going to kill the drive as Oklahoma is going to go ahead and punt. 4 zones, 1, 2, 3, 4. Michigan begins their side of the field to begin their first possession of the game. They're going to go run for the first set of series, and that'll be safe. And 24, 2 or more players rated run 2 in the offensive background. We have Brian Griese, and that is it. Nobody else is 2. Chris Howard is 1+, but they're not above or past the 50, so that's going to be a no. That we have a video review. So a defensive player emerges from the pile with the football after the whistle is blown, and the replay official is going to check the video to determine if a turnover has occurred. So 11-56, the play is going to stand no turnover. 61-66, and we're going to have a reversal. It is a 61. Oklahoma forces a fumble, and the play is going to stand. They're going to keep the ball as they are deep in Michigan territory. Big turnover there for Oklahoma as they're going to come out with a pass against safe. And 54, and they fumble. So they're going to turn the ball right back over. 10 minutes left in the first quarter. A couple exchange of turnovers there as Michigan's going to come out passing against the pass. And 23. 2 or more players rated 2 pass on the offensive line. Jeff Backus is, and Steve Hutchinson is. So that's going to be a completion for 2 zones. Michigan driving now as they're going to go run against pass. Last time they fumbled. 44, 2 or more players rated run 2 on the defensive line. That is going to be Corey Klein and Corey Hanecki. And penetration by the defense. That was on 3rd down. So the drive will end for them. They're a long field goal of B in zone 4, 11-23. Let's see if they're even in range. They are not, so they're going to go ahead and punt. And that is an O. 3, 2 zones, 1, 2. So good punt. Oklahoma able to turn it or return it back a little bit to get out from inside of their 10. But we go 7 minutes left here in the first quarter. Oklahoma. Next possession, they're going to go pass against a run. 21 is a passer's completion grade AA or better. Josh Heupel is an A, so no, that is incomplete with an exclamation point, but nobody is exclamation, so that's going to stand incomplete. That has a triangle symbol, so that stays. That was on 1st or 2nd down. Oklahoma going run against pass. for another chance at getting a first down. 22 is the runner F. We'll go inside 11. That is Quentin Griffin, and no, he is not an F. So that is going to be XR, so a big gain here. As we go 1, 2, 3 zones, 5 minutes left here in the first Oklahoma drive, and they're going to go run again against safe. .31. At least one player rated run 2 on the offensive background. They are across the 50. Quentin Griffin is a 1+, so that is a yes. Slashes past the defender for a gain, and that's going to be 2 zones. So Oklahoma getting deep in the Michigan territory. They're going to go pass. Ooh, against pass. 21. Passes completion grade A or better. No. That is an incomplete, just like last time, and that's going to stall the drive as Tim Duncan is going to come on out for a field goal attempt. B in zone 2. He needs 11 to 53, and he gets it. Oklahoma goes up 3-0 here near the end of the first quarter. And as they get set to kick off, that's going to be zone 2 in Michigan territory. So Michigan coming out for their next drive. They're going to go run against safe. 55. At least one defensive back rated run 2. That is going to be Roy L. Williams. So yes, he is tripped up. That happened on first or second down. So they get one more shot here as they're going to go pass against a blitz. 13. Any receiver rated 2 asterisks. No. That's going to be incomplete. That'll be the end of the first quarter. And Oklahoma is up 3-0 as Michigan gets set to punt for the beginning of the second. And on the Michigan punt, that'll go 4 zones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oklahoma setting up inside their 35 for their next possession here in the second quarter. They're going to go run against safe. 52. At least one defensive lineman rated run 2. Josh Williams is a yes. And defender sheds the block, makes the tackle, and that was on second down, so they will have one more play as they go pass. Safe. 23. 2 or more players rated 2 pass on the offensive line. That'll be Frank Romero and Scott Kempenich, so that'll be a yes. A completion to keep the drive alive for 3 zones. 1, 2, 3. Oklahoma driving yet again. They're going to go pass one more time against safe. 43. 2 or more wide receiver or tight ends rated 0 pass. And that will be a no. That'll be a completion. And 2 zones. They are on the goal line here with 11 minutes left. They're going run against the run. Can they punch it in here and take a 10-0 lead? 14 is the runner A or better. That's going to be inside 11. Griffin is a B. 14, so that is a no. No gain, and they're going to get stuffed as they're going to have to settle for a field goal once again. B kicker in zone 1, 11 to 62, and Oklahoma goes up 6-0 here in the second quarter. Oklahoma keeps driving down the field, but they're unable to punch one in as they kick off, and Michigan starts in zone 2. Michigan just can't seem to get anything going in today's game. They're going to go pass against the run. So maybe this is just what they need to move on down the field as the second quarter winds down. 43, 2 or more wide receivers rated 0 pass, and that is a no, as that is a completion. Big chance for a big gain here. There's XP. There is 4 zones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big chain of events for Michigan as they go run against the pass. So once again, Oklahoma guesses wrong. 52. At least one defensive lineman rated run 2, and that is Corey Klein. So that is a yes. Defender sheds the block on third down. So Michigan's drive is going to stall. Their kicker, Craig Baker, is an AAA. So from zone 3, he needs an 11 to 61. and he gets it. 46. Michigan on the board, 6-3, as they get set to kick off. And Oklahoma will start in zone 2. 6 minutes left here in the first half. They're going to go pass against safe. 55. Any DB rated 2 pass, Andre Weathers is, and you know Charles Woodson is. So that is going to be an interception. That is 3 zones ahead. 1, 2, 3. So big turnover there from Michigan. That's Oklahoma's second turnover of the day with 5 minutes left here in the first half. Michigan going to run against safe. 55, at least one defensive back rated run 2, and that is Roy L. Williams. So yes, he is tripped up, and that happened on 3rd down. So Michigan with a short drive can't do anything with it. They're going to punt. That'll be 1, 2, 3 zones ahead as Oklahoma takes over with 3 minutes left to go in the half. They're going to go run this time against safe. 54, fumble. Who was it on? Outside 18, the QB, so Heupel tries to get around. He ends up fumbling. Michigan takes over with 2 minutes left. Deep in Oklahoma territory, trying to take the lead before the half ends. They're going to go run against safe. 42, 2 or more players rated run 0. In the offensive background, we have nobody. So that is a no. That is a gain. 5-2, touchdown, Michigan. As who ran that in? We're going to say Howard. Chris Howard runs it in with 1.5 minutes left in the third. Michigan lining up for the extra point. Jay Feely needs 11-65, and he gets it. Michigan up 10-6 near the end of the first half. The turnovers really getting to Oklahoma. I think that's 3 now in this game as Michigan is set to kick off. And that's going to be an O in zone 3 for Oklahoma. And Michigan is set to receive the ball here in the second half. So Oklahoma just needs to run out this clock. They're going to go run against the blitz. So Michigan hoping to pressure a turnover here. 4th turnover in the first half by Oklahoma. 53, at least one linebacker rated run 0. That is a no. And that is a fumble. Nobody is an exceptional runner. And that is another fumble. 4 turnovers for Oklahoma. I think that's 3 fumbles and 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions. But anyway, Michigan with the ball again, 30 seconds, last play of the first half. They're going to try for a field goal. Craig Baker is an AAA from zone 3. He needs an 11-61 and gets it. Time expires in the second half. Michigan with 13 unanswered points in the second quarter. It is 13-6 as Michigan is set to receive the ball to begin quarter number 3. So Oklahoma, 4 big turnovers. I think Michigan scored 13 points in the last 10 minutes of the third quarter. So they definitely have momentum on their side as Oklahoma gets set to kick off the second half of the game. And Michigan will start in zone 3. Go ahead and keep their offense card up. It's been up for a while. They're going to go pass against safe. Hoping to add to this lead. 25. Any player on the offensive line rated 0 pass. And Chris Ziman is. Brian Greasy is going to be sacked and in the drive. So they're going to go ahead and punt. A 3, 1, 2, 3. So Oklahoma takes over with 12 minutes left in the third quarter. Hoping to drive down the field and tie this ball game up. They're going to pass against run. I hurried up and had to call the play before the die quit rolling. So pass versus run. 21. Is the passer's completion grade at AA or better? That is a no. Incomplete. That happened on first or second down, so they'll get another chance here as they're going to go pass once again against safe. 16. Any receiver rated 2 asterisks. Antoine Savage is. So that's going to be a completion to keep the drive alive for 2 zones. Oklahoma back into Michigan territory. Whoa, they're going to go run against safe. 64. 2 or more defensive linemen rated run 0. That is a no. So the player is going to be wrestled down. And if there's a poor runner, that would be another fumble. But there's a chance for a fumble, but we're going to see it happen on third down. So the drive ends for Oklahoma. Are they in field goal range? They are not, so they're going to go ahead and punt. 5, they're going to put it down inside the 20. 8 minutes left to go here in the third as Michigan takes over. They're going to go run against the run. It's a good chance to end this drive early for Oklahoma if they can stop them. 25. 3 or more players rated run 2 on the offense. That's definitely going to be a yes. As Steve Hutchinson, Brian Greasy are rated 2. Defenders are flattened. That is a gain of 1 zone. Michigan keeps the drive alive as they're going to go pass against safe. 12. F or Z passer, Brian Greasy, that is a no. Is his Q greater than 13? No, it is not. And that's just going to be a regular completion of XP. Go. That is going to be a touchdown. Big completion as Brian Greasy connects with Anthony Thomas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all he needed was 6, but he got 9. Touchdown, Michigan. As they look to go up 20-6 as Jay Feely comes out for the extra point and nails it. 20-6, Michigan. As I forgot to update my quarter, but it doesn't matter. Michigan's going to score whenever they want. 6 minutes left to go in the half. Michigan 20 unanswered points as they get ready to kick off. And Oklahoma will start in zone 3. They need to have a good drive down the field and put numbers up on the board. They're going to go run against the blitz. 45. Defensive penalty sustains the drive for 1 zone. Oklahoma going to go run once again against the blitz once again. 24. 2 or more players rated run 2 and offensive background. They're not past the 50, so that is going to be a no. No gain, and once again we have a review as a defensive player emerges from the pile, and that is another fumble. 64. After further review, we have a reversal, a turnover, and first down for Michigan. 5 turnovers for Oklahoma. Holy cow, as Michigan looks to go up again, put more points on the board before the third quarter ends as they're going to come out and pass against the pass. Whoa. 41. Any tight end or wide receiver rated 2 past Ty Streets is 1+ across the 50, so that is a yes. That is going to be a completion for 2 zones. 1, 2 is 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Michigan's going to go run against the pass. Might be able to punch another one in here. 23. 2 or more players rated run 2 on the offensive line. That's going to be Steve Hutchinson. And that is it. So that is a no, minimal gain. But it happened early enough in the drive. They get one more shot here as they go run again against the run. So this will be the last play of the third quarter. 54. Fumble. We go to the review. Where was that? Fumble, 54, V1. So Michigan needs a 61-66 in order to hold on to the ball. And they get it. They hold on to the ball as time expires. They needed a 61 or 66, and they got a 63. So all of the turnovers, the video reviews, everything is in Michigan's favor as we go to the fourth quarter. Michigan up 20-6. And They are in zone 2. We're going to go for a field goal. Craig Baker lining up. He needs an 11 to 64. 65, he misses. So Michigan missed field goal from at least, or at most, 27 yards out. Should have been a chip shot, but unable to get it. As Oklahoma comes back out, they're going to go pass against the run. 26, 2 or more players on offensive line rated 0 pass. And that is a no. That's going to be a completion. Is his Q less than 12? It is 12, so that is a no. And we go to completion. This could be big for Oklahoma. XP and 4 zones. 1, 2, 3, 4. As Oklahoma is driving, they're going to go pass again against safe. 22. Passer's completion grade AAA or better? No. Is his pass Y greater than 4? No. So it's just going to be incomplete. So they are in zone 3 with a B. 11 to 35. Field goal is really not going to help them. They're going to go ahead and go for it here as they go run against the pass. They get it here, they keep it alive. 56, at least one defensive lineman rated run 0. That is definitely a no. No gain. Turnover on downs. I had to go for it with them. They have stalled since the first quarter, and Michigan has done whatever they wanted, so they had to go for it. Michigan's going to go run against the blitz. Oklahoma getting aggressive here. 35, 2 or more players rated run 0 on the offense. That is a... Oh, their defense was out on the field. 2 or more players rated run 0 on the offense. We've got Russell Shaw is the only one, so that is a no, and that's going to be a gain of 2 zones. 10 minutes left to go in the game as Michigan's going to come out pass against the blitz. So Oklahoma's staying aggressive, hoping to make a turnover here. 24, any player on offensive line rated 2 pass. Jeff Backus is, Steve Hutchinson is, and John Jansen is not now, but that is a yes. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Greasy just got rid of it before he got sacked. And they're going to see if they're in field goal range. They are. Jay Feely is going to come on out. He is an A, long field goal. He needs 11 to 33 to make it, and he gets it with a 16. So well, had plenty of distance. As Michigan scores 3 more, it is 23 to 16 or 23 to 6. So they have gone up 3 scores. So even the game on the line ratings won't help Oklahoma. I don't know if they've even got any, but Michigan's going to come out to kick, and that's going to be zone 3 for Oklahoma. And they're going to come back out passing with a blitz. 14, passer's completion grade C or better. That is a yes. That is a completion and a V4. So the offensive player caught the pass at the sideline, ruled complete, but the replay officials are going to check the video to determine whether the receiver had both feet, or in this case, 1 foot in bounds. So we're going to go. They need 11 to 53 to count the completion, and they get it. So that's a completion. We're going to check for XP. Ooh, that's a go. 5 zones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oklahoma on Michigan's goal line. They're going to go run against the run. .41, 2 or more players rated run 0 on the offensive line. That should be a no. And that is the case, and that is going to be a touchdown for Oklahoma as, where is he? Antoine Savage runs it in for the score. Now let's see here. 8's really not going to help them. I mean, they're down 3 scores anyway, so they're going to go for the extra point here, and they're going to get it. 23 to 13, Michigan up on top. So Oklahoma came out in the game with 2 quick field goals and then went quiet after that. Oklahoma is going to try an onside kick here. Now I got to look up the rules and the full rules and see what all that entails. So give me a moment and let me get the book out, and we're going to check and see if they recover the onside kick. Alright, so we got the game book out here. We're going to play the check on the onside kick chart to see if they can recover the onside kick. So 31, receiving team player grabs short floating kickoff, 19 yards downfield. So we're going to go ahead and put Michigan right there, as Oklahoma is unable to recover the kick with 5 minutes left here in the ball game. Michigan coming out with a run, Oklahoma coming out with safe. 35, 2 or more players rated run 0 on the offense, and that will be Russell Shaw is the only 0, so that is a no. That is a gain. That's an XR, and gain of 3. 1, 2, 3 is 4 minutes left in the game. Michigan run against safe once again. 31, at least one player rated run 2 in the offensive background. Brian Greasy is. So that's going to be another gain, as Michigan is going to go ahead and punch this one in. That will be Chris Howard for, I think, his second rushing touchdown of the game. Michigan well ahead, going for the extra point here, and they're going to get it. As Michigan 30, Oklahoma 13 here with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Michigan going to go for the kickoff here, and Oklahoma will start in zone 2, as they're pretty much done for the game, down 17 points. Oh, I didn't call play. They're going to go run against the run. 35, 2 or more players rated run 0 on the offense. We have Bubba Burcham, and we need one more. Seth Luttrell will be 0. That is a blown assignment for a loss, and that's going to be the end of the drive for them as they punt 2 zones. Minute and a half, Michigan kneeling the ball, and that is the ball game. Michigan 30, Oklahoma 13. That game started out in Oklahoma's favor, as I think they were up 6-0 halfway through the second quarter, and then Michigan stormed back to take the game 30-13. They will face Nebraska next. Nebraska had a low-scoring game in theirs against Penn State, so Michigan, if they can get hot like that again, especially all game, they might be moving on to the semifinals. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's game. If you did, I ask that you leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any further action. Next time we will have 2010 Auburn versus 2009 Alabama. That may be the game of the week as we look to move on to the second round here soon. But until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a great night.